Hello, Aurora Campus. I pray you are experiencing God's comfort today. As we launch into 2026, I am excited to share three main updates about what God is doing at our location. And each one relates to one of the goals we've been working towards this year since the fall. First, I am thankful to share that our men's ministry continues to grow. One of our 6 main goals this year is to relaunch a thriving men's ministry to help men grow and be equipped in their unique roles. By God's grace, this is happening. Adam from our men's ministry team is serving on the men's prison mission trip this week. We've now hosted 4 monthly men's breakfasts together with dozens of men participating and encouraging each other over the last 4 months. For January, one of our elders, Craig Palmquist, is scheduled to teach our group on the discipline of fatherhood. Then in February, Ade Willis is scheduled to teach us about the discipline of friendship. It's been a great time together. And I do have something exciting to announce today, which is that on February 7th, Village Bible Church is hosting our first Ironman conference with all the campuses of Village Bible Church coming together. We'll have preaching and teaching from different pastors and teachers of our church, myself included. I'm slated to teach a breakout session on Christian brotherhood. Our new acting worship ministries director, Tom Aguirre, will be part of the conference worship team too, and you can already sign up online today, men. It promises to be an amazing time together. I'm looking forward to seeing you there, and I'm encouraged about our men's ministry growing. Second, I need to share an update about another goal of ours, which was consider starting our second service about 15 minutes earlier to steward our capacity well and to even out the services. We've actually run into a few different reasons as we grow to adjust our service time slightly, and here are 3 of those reasons. First, we're averaging about 45-minute gap in between our 2 services, which is challenging for some of our volunteers who serve in both services. Second, our services have become a little lopsided, with the first service sometimes being twice as large as the second service. And third, we've run out of parking spots at times during our first service. So we've shared this need for a slight shift with our leadership teams, and we're going to move forward by changing our second service's start time just 15 minutes earlier to 10:45 a.m. instead of 11. We're going to try this out for a little while. I think it will help a lot. There may be other small tweaks that we need to make down the road, but I believe this will be a good fit for the season ahead. Looking forward to trying something new together. Please let me know if you have any questions or ideas on this. Third, I'd like to look at one final goal that we have for our campus this year, which is to equip and launch leaders for every vacant role in our leadership structure. We recently announced 5 new ministry leaders, which is an amazing gift from God. And in addition to those 5 new leaders, this week, Sophie Mora is becoming our point person for Pueblito, our children's ministry, on Wednesday nights. God is providing for some key leadership roles. And with that being said, there is one more next step we've decided to take to allow our children's and student ministries to continue forward. We disciple and encourage about 30 to 40 children every Wednesday night at Pueblito. The kids absolutely love it. We also teach, coach, and encourage about 30 eager students each week on Wednesday nights. They're growing leaps and bounds. They're serving each other as well. But we continue to come up short in one key area, the area of volunteers. We need more adults to serve our young people and to point them to Jesus. We are so thankful for our strong and amazing core of volunteers who serve each Wednesday night, but we do not have the quantity of leaders that we need for the ministries to continue and to thrive. We don't want to ever have to pause these critical ministries due to lack of volunteers. We don't want to have to turn away any young person from growing spiritually at Village. That's why today I'm introducing something we're calling parent partnership. We believe our Village Kids and Village Students ministries are always stronger with the participation of each of our parents. In a nutshell, here's what we have in mind for Wednesday nights. Every parent serves not every week, but once a month. To say it again, families receiving the blessing of student ministry or children's ministry on Wednesdays contribute 2 adult volunteers each month. In Pueblito, if that's where your child is, or in Village Students, if that's where your child is. If you have children in both, we can work with you to help you choose one or the other. If you and your spouse want to volunteer the same night, we should be able to arrange that. Also, if one spouse wants to volunteer twice a month, that would cover your parent partnership too. This will allow us to have the leaders needed for each breakout discussion needed. This will allow each of our parents to be more engaged in how their children are growing spiritually. This will strengthen the relationships between each of our young people's mentors and their parents. And I believe our young people will be so blessed through this parent partnership. Now, I know there may be some questions you have coming to mind. You may have the question, what should parents do with our other kids who are not yet old enough to participate? Well, we actually provide nursery care on Wednesdays to make it possible for parents to be serving. What about single parent households, you may be wondering? Well, if you only have one parent living at home, we would only require one parent a month in that case. If you've not served in children's or student ministry before, will you need to walk through our standard background check policy like all of our other volunteers? And the answer is yes. We've got a straightforward process to help you with that. We plan to launch this parent partnership on February 4th, so we will be in touch about which Wednesday of the month will work well for you. You may have the other questions, which is great. I want to ask you to please reach out with all your questions and all your ideas. This will be a little bit of an adjustment and a journey for each of us as we try this out for the semester ahead. But I believe that we will be much stronger as we point our young people to Jesus together. There may be other circumstances that we haven't quite thought of yet, so please know that the proverbial door is open. We would love to hear all of your feedback. One other thing, yes, we are providing as a gift to all our amazing Village Kids volunteers one of these beautiful Village Kids shirts that you're welcome to wear every time you serve. And of course, any other time as well. On the back of the shirts, it proclaims that we are making disciples of Jesus. So in closing, we have so much to be thankful for. God is working in many, many ways, including in these 3 special areas of focus. We're making a few adjustments for the growth and health of our campus, and I believe God has great things in store as we serve together. Please join us in praying for the days ahead, and may God bless you and your family richly.